Hi, how are you?
I can't see you.
You can't see me.
I can see you now.
Oh, okay. Officer, are you going to do the probable cause hearing?
I'm sorry?
Will you be proceeding on the probable cause hearing?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's proceed with that. And Mr. Rod logged up. Okay, we're going to conduct the probable cause hearing. It is Saturday, September 2nd, 2023, 10:46 a.m. Magistrate William Burton conducting a probable cause hearing in the matter of People State of Michigan versus Alicia Marie. Is it Kazu? How do you pronounce your last name, ma'am?
Kozo.
Kazu. Charged with count 1, assault with intent to murder. Count 2, assault with intent to do the great bodily harm less than murder or by strangulation. Count 3, felonious assault. Count 4, domestic violence aggravated. Officer, identify yourself for the record.
Officer Christopher Rose, Sumter Township Police Department.
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth?
Yes, sir.
Will you be testifying for personal knowledge or the investigative report?
From the investigative report, sir.
All right, proceed whenever you're ready.
It is my understanding that on the day in question, officers arrived on the scene and found Robert Koza injured and laying on the floor. Robert is disabled. He has only one leg and normally travels in a wheelchair. Robert's wife, Jackie, mother of Alicia, stated, Janice, thank you. Stated that there had been an altercation between them and that she had used a kitchen knife to cause injuries to her father, Robert. Officers looked for Alicia, who had fled from the rear of the house and into the woods and was later found by the Michigan State Police utilizing a tracking dog. Was brought into custody.
And what is the condition of the complaining witness, Robert James Kassoub?
My understanding is he received treatment at St. Joe's Hospital in Ypsilanti and has been released at this time.
Okay. All right. Court satisfied. Okay. All this occurred in Belleville, correct?
Technically, it's Sumter Township. It's a Belleville mailing address, but it's Sumter Township.
All right. Court satisfied. Probable cause has been established. All right, Mr. Murad.
Judge Brad Murad, PA 3665, on behalf of Ms. Alicia Koza. We waive formal reading. Ms. Koza stands mute. She's been advised of her constitutional rights.
All right, the court entered a not guilty plea on behalf of your client. Argument as to bond, Mr. Murad.
Your Honor, with regard to bond, it's our position that Ms. Koza is 37 years old, with no felony history. She indicates there are no matters pending, no probation, no parole. She's unemployed at this time, Judge. She does receive Social Security, she does receive government assistance. She indicates she's not actually received the funds, but she does receive government assistance. She does meet the guidelines, Your Honor. Some of her ties to the community include a cosmetology school and a certificate. I believe it's an associate level. I would also advise she doesn't have any children. She will be arranging an alternative residence to this matter. It looks like she's been incarcerated since at least 3 days, Judge, almost 3 days. I know these charges are extremely serious and severe. And honestly, Judge, I see count 2, count 3, and count 4. Count 1, I do believe might be a bit of a stretch. Now, I'm not undermining anything here. I'm just, from a legal perspective. But nonetheless, I would ask the court to still consider a reasonable bond, given her lack of prior felony criminal convictions, her lack of capious history. Obviously, she's still cloaked in the presumption of innocence. I'd ask the court to implore maybe a GPS tether, some sort of confinement in lieu of a high cash bond in this particular matter.
Okay, one question. You said she does have an alternative location to reside at as opposed to the Willis Road address?
She has to arrange that, Your Honor, and she understands. It's my understanding that that's something she's going to be working on. She has to just make sure she has permission from certain parties. Obviously, that hasn't been arranged yet because she's been in custody. but she knows that she's not going to go back to that Willis Road address under any circumstances, have any contact with the complainants, and that in order to really get out, she's going to have to stay somewhere else, and she's going to arrange that.
All right, officer, your thoughts and recommendation as to bond?
I believe my department has recommended $250,000.
Cash?
Yes, sir.
Give me one moment. Are there any mental health issues here, officer or Mr. Rod?
Any known health issues?
Mental health issues.
Not to my personal knowledge, but I am not a psychologist, so I would not make that determination.
Okay, the reason why I say that the bond recommendation checks mental health issues, apparently there's been multiple past petitions by the family on her behalf.
I mean, if that's what's reflected in the court, then yes.
Yeah, and then it looks like there is an unserved PPO and lien from a past domestic violence case on this.
That is correct. That is a PPO between her and her mother.
Has she since been served with that, to your knowledge, officer?
Not that I know of, no.
All right, any last thoughts, Mr. Rod?
Now, Judge, there was discussion regarding certain mental health issues that we did discuss. I think it's important for the court to know that. And I'd also ask maybe the file be marked medical.
Okay, you marked the file medical. You said she's not working?
Correct, Judge.
All right, I haven't heard argument as to bond. The court will impose a $100,000 cash bond, no surety. If she's able to post bond. In one moment.
Am I allowed to ask questions?
About your bond conditions and court dates only.
Okay,
now?
one moment.
Okay,
one moment. As indicated, the court will impose a $100,000 cash bond, no surety. If she's able to post bond, she'll be fitted with a GPS tether under house arrest. In addition, she's not to have any contact with the Willis Road address where this incident allegedly occurred. She's not to possess any handguns or any other dangerous weapons, and she's to have no contact with the complaining witness, Robert Kazoo. You have a probable cause conference September 13th, preliminary examination September 20th at 34th District Court. Does anyone have any questions regarding your bond conditions and or court dates?
I had a question on if I was able to plead self-defense.
No. Hey, so we're not going to talk about the facts of the case or anything like that. That's going to be reserved for your next lawyer at your next court date. We're not talking anything along those lines at this time. We're absolutely pleading not guilty today, okay?
Okay.
All right, anything else, officer?
No, sir.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mhm.